Everybody, how y'all doing? Thank y'all so much because you have just tuned in to Real Laughs right here on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight, Mr. James Young, comedian extraordinaire. Want to thank you guys for listening to us for 7 years. That's right here on Real Radio 104.1. Real Laughs has been going. We appreciate y'all. If you're not following us on social media, shame on you, first off. And second off, right now, go to your phone, pick it up, go to Facebook, go to Instagram and YouTube. Look up Real Last and follow us right now. We got a great show for you guys tonight. It's Tuesday, and I'm joined in studio with my good friend. He has a lot of aliases. He goes by the Godfather of Orlando comedy. He goes by the South Got Something to Say. He is baby Idris Elba. Yesterday, he was death to what was it, Cowboy?
Dead Dallas Cowboys.
Dead Dallas Cowboys. And tonight you are
8 hours in a holding cell. Who been in jail? Huh? Huh? I've been locked up. For all y'all people out there, I've been arguing with on Facebook. I'm real. I come see you and slap the hell out of you.
Oh wow.
Because I already got jailed in the blood, James. When you've been there once, it's in you forever.
For life.
It's for life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
8 hours, bro. I come see you, B. I be arguing with people on Facebook just to troll. Somebody gonna whoop my ass one day.
They are. They really are going.
I just be trolling, bro. I don't know what. And it's not a bad troll. Like for instance, somebody opposed. It's like today somebody posted something about Martin Luther King and how how hated he was in the 60s and how it's unbelievable that he has a day. And of course everybody was like, yeah, he was hated in the 60s because y'all hated black. Yeah, of course he was hated. Yeah. And I said, you look like the type that call black people the N-word.
Damn,
and man, let me tell you something. That dude was like, I have never. I was like, I think you have. And I'm so cool. I'm calm with it. He's like,
you so
caps.
wrong. You so wrong, man.
I said, you calling me one now as you typing this.
Told him your comment got the N-word in it. I know it does.
Dude. Oh my goodness, bro. I comment on all kind of crazy. Don't let it be some food.
Oh my God.
I'm not one of the wash your chicken people.
Okay.
But I say it just because I'm black.
People. Yeah, man. Bro.
Hey, man, you ain't wash your chicken. Shut up, leave me alone. Nobody should watch. I'm like, I don't care. And my biggest troll today is now. I think Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. I'm always going to think that.
Because we old school. We grew up in that era. School. Yeah.
But I be hating on Jordan and telling everybody how Bron the greatest.
Oh, wow.
Just to troll, because you're not going to deny the greatness of LeBron James.
No, you can't.
I'm not going to let that happen. I think Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. LeBron's number 2. But what you're not going to say is LeBron is trash and all the other stuff you say. He is second greatest basketball player of all time. So I don't know if you ever see when I put like something greater than Jordan. You know, that's been my new
greater than.
That's my new troll. I told somebody that said, why Monroe greater than Michael Jordan?
That is hilarious, man.
So that's my new troll. But then somebody hit me up like, yo, you from North Carolina. You really hate Jordan? I said, bro, I love Jordan. But y'all not going to deny the greatness of LeBron James. I'm not going to let that happen.
Okay, it's one thing to tell me that you don't think he's the greatest player, but you can't tell me that he trash.
Yeah.
Trash people don't win MVP. Trash people don't win titles, man. Don't do that.
James, at the age I'm at, I'm 46.
Yeah.
At the age I'm at now, no, I don't consider anybody that made it to the NBA trash.
How could you?
Now, in my 20s, he terrible.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Dude, he couldn't. Yeah. Now I'm 46. I'm like, bro, I couldn't even get in the stadium.
No.
Without buying a ticket.
Bro, they won't let my fat ass get in the parking lot.
For real. And I'm like, that's why so-and-so's a bust. So-and-so was the #1 draft pick.
Yeah.
Okay, his career didn't go the way y'all thought it was going to go. But come on, man. He was in the NBA 4 years.
Yes. That's a long time for some people.
Yeah, that's Jay. I can't. I don't know. I think as I got older, I've come to rationalize stuff more and see stuff more. And I'm like, I couldn't do it.
No.
So who
No.
am I to be the couch quarterback to call somebody terrible and I can't do it?
Bro, you so right, and I agree with you, but it reminds me of that joke that Big Tony had. Like, I wanted to go to the NFL, bro. The closest I got to NFL was playing ass back. Every time I got up, coach said, "Sit your ass back down."
Yo,
You know how
funny.
hard it is just to make it to the bench on the NBA,
Dude.
bro.
Yeah.
Lamar Odom was, what was he, 6th man of the year? Like coming off the, you got to be that good
Top
to play the bench.
10 draft pick, and he was the 6th man coming off the bench.
Yeah, man. People are like, yeah, man, I could. No, you couldn't.
People would tell you Lamar Odom is one of the greatest basketball players to come out of New York.
Yes.
6th man coming off the
6th man. Yeah.
But your ass at the house ain't even make JV basketball.
Nah, because you playing 2K. 2K
Ain't
be hyping people up.
even make JV basketball. You gonna tell me that LeBron James ain't great? Come on.
That's insane, man. That's insane.
It kills people. Sports fans in general killed me. Like I said, another thing, 46. I've gotten to the age where I don't even let it bother me no more. Like I'm just like,
you can't.
Like, dog, I ain't getting no money off this.
No,
I ain't getting nothing off of it.
Like we got a mutual friend who is a Patriots fan, and he lives up there, and he puts all his stuff on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
bro. I've never seen a person's whole personality become his favorite team. Like that's all he talk about all day, bro.
Yeah,
that's too much.
Yeah, and to the point where I think I might have muted him because I ain't seen this post in front of a minute. I might have muted buddy, but I'm just like I'm not gonna let that, one of my brothers, he was going wild on the Cowboys yesterday. I'm like, bro, we Panthers fans.
Yeah,
we can't talk about nobody team.
You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Yeah.
We can't talk about nobody. We had the worst record in the NFL. We can't talk about nobody team.
Damn, that's hard.
But that's sports. That's sports. Hard. It's always some dude sitting on his couch telling you why, man, that it's the defense. Well, what about the defense? what they need to fix in the defense? No, you heard somebody say the defense. Now it's like, well, what they need? Yeah. They need to get rid of some. What you want them to do?
That's wild.
Who you hire? Man, they should hire Coach so and so. He a night. Nah, bro.
Nah. We were just talking about that, by the way, before we got on the air. The fact that all these coaches are finally leaving college and NFL. Like, man, we done.
Yeah,
I've had enough.
And I feel like you should. To me, it's like I get it where people like, man, I gotta, our generation before us, they will work until they died.
That's what we were taught. Absolutely,
you work till you die, and the generations after that was like, I'm done at about 60.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're 60, you owe. What you gonna do? What you do? You can't do what the stuff you wanted to do 25 years ago.
And let's be honest, when you work in the NFL, it's not fun. It's nothing but pressure. You get pressure from the press, you get pressure from your general manager, your owner. You have to constantly be working, you constantly have to win. If you don't, you got to answer for it. So it don't look like you having a great time all the time.
Dude, it's so crazy you say that. I just got the alert. Mike Tomlin, who's the coach of Pittsburgh, they just lost to Buffalo, says Mike Tomlin abruptly leaves a news conference before a reporter can finish the question about his future in Pittsburgh, because they kept asking him, what's your future? At a point you're like, okay, this is getting on my nerves.
Enough. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but at some point, man, when you get to a certain age, you got to sit back and be like, okay, I'd have made millions. I've won.
Yeah.
What else you want me to do? Nick Saban stepped away. I think he was 62.
72 or 72. Yeah.
72. I think he was 72. Pete, and he's a good looking 72. Like he's a good look. He's a good looking 72.
He don't look like he just been like he was president for 4 years.
Right.
Okay.
Pete Carroll, I really think that Mike Tomlin's gonna be gone. Belichick, and then you look at sport like college. Jim Boeheim, Syracuse's coach. He was there 45 years.
That's crazy.
He
That's-
was there the year I was born, James.
He was just there.
He was coaching there in 1977, dog.
That's too long, man. Like, damn. That's
Now
all
you-
he's
now
done.
that's all you've done.
That's all
And
you've done.
now he's a color commentator for ACC. Boy, stay your ass home.
Home, yeah, man.
Go home. Like when you've made enough money. You've been away from your family for so long. Go
Yeah.
home. If
Well,
you're
here's
a
the thing.
coach, go
Here's the
ahead.
thing I just learned though about people retiring. My mother-in-law just retired, and she told me every day for a whole year, I can't wait. I can't wait. But here's the thing. In our day and age, our generation that came before us, like you said, we used to working. So once we don't do that, and that's been drilled in our head, you find yourself bored. Like every day, she's like, I need to find something to do. Like she's just bored now because she's used to waking up, going to work, doing what you have to do Monday through Friday, and keep doing that for years. That once you get that time you think you want it, you find out it's not everything you wanted it to be. You
Yeah.
got nothing to do anymore.
Nothing to do.
All
You
her
like
kids are grown.
yeah.
She don't have, you know what I mean?
You like
They
I don't
take-
watch all these episodes of Matlock.
Yeah. Twice.
I don't watch
All
all
right.
these episodes. That's why
Uh.
I'm always in shock with that old lady that work at the Walmart in the Popka.
Yeah.
Yo, she got an oxygen tank. And I'm like,
Crazy.
and
That's
I said,
crazy,
it's either
man.
one or two things. She really wants to work or something
she's-
happened and she has to work.
I want to say it's the first, the latter.
I hope
What
it's the
happened-
first.
Well, I always wonder why there were so many older people in Publix, and I figured it out when my mother-in-law retired. They in there taking their time for hours because they honestly don't have anything to do. So that conversation they have with the pharmacist, that deli counter attendant, that's their social interaction for the day, Ken. That's why they all in there, because they got nothing to do.
Oh, man, I'm saying it now. I'm putting it on record. I hopefully Real Labs around, but when I retire,
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm trying to be nowhere. But once again, I'm saying that now. I ain't trying to be nowhere.
You just trying to be home?
I'm trying to be home. Like
Gotcha.
I've worked. Like what else?
We have worked.
What is there to do, bro? I've worked. I've traveled the world. I've done
have.
stuff in comedy I never thought I would do.
You have.
I'm retired now. Let me go enjoy it.
Okay.
And if I'm married, me and my wife probably gonna travel.
Do something.
And
Yeah,
if
do
I'm
something.
not, if God forbid it's just me and she's not with me anymore and I'm older, I find some young lady that'll, give me too much medicine, kill me, and take my money. And then I can finally be on TV on Investigation Discovery because
Go out
comedy never got me on TV. I had to
Bro,
get murdered for them
that's
to do
funny.
a forensic files on me.
So you can finally get on an episode
So I
of
can
True
finally
Crime.
get an
Bruh.
episode of True Crime. Up
Bro,
in
you
heaven.
silly.
Coming to the stage, you might have seen this brother on Forensic Files. Your next comedian was murdered by a 27-year-old.
Kiki Johnson. Y'all give it up.
Woo, murder be crazy.
Hey,
How many in here? How many of y'all in here been murdered?
Murdered.
Oh, just me? I'm the only one been shot by a 27-year-old? Heaven be crazy.
Oh, how many people actually was an accessory to murder? Looking at you, Judas. Looking at you.
Y'all give it up for Judas, man, turning his back on Jesus.
Man, look at him, bro. He's still here, though. You
He's
made
still
it.
here.
You made
I
it
can't
here,
believe
big
y'all
dog.
let Judas in.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Y'all ain't let anybody in heaven. Oh, that's funny, actually. Man. Y'all don't go anywhere when we get back. We're going to be talking a little bit about a person that I thought I'd never become. I am that dude. He is I am him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. Welcome back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Labs right here on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight in the virtual chair. That's right, Mr. James Young, comedian extraordinaire. Joined in studio with my good friend, Mr. Ken Miller, aka the Godfather of Comedy here in Orlando. And 8 hours in a is it hell?
In a holding cell.
In a
B.
holding cell, though. You gotta say holding
Have you
cell.
been to
Okay.
jail, listeners? No. Well, shut your ass up if I come slap you.
I've only been in Facebook jail. That's it, bro.
That's it, bro. I got jail blood, baby.
Bro, like Miguel said, I got breasts. I can't go to jail. I can't go. Too cute to go to jail, man. I can't go. I can't go. Ken, I got a problem, bro.
What's up, brother?
I've become a person that I used to hate, and I used to hate these people for no reason. I would see people lined up at this certain place, and they were all in there paying for overpriced beverages, in my humble opinion. And I'd be like, I'd be damned if I ever become that person. I work too hard for my money to ever give Starbucks my cash,
Oh my goodness.
bro. And
Hey,
as I'm drinking,
as
uh, uh,
he's drinking Starbucks at 8:30 at night, by the way, that we're recording. Number one. Number two, I remember we did the news fuse. James has the weirdest Starbucks order that I don't even think is a real
I know
drink.
it's real.
Tell him
It's
your
real.
order, bro, because I don't think it's
It-
a real drink.
It is a brown sugar shaken espresso. No. Okay, it's the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. That's
He
right.
is
Made with
the
oat
black
milk,
James Bond, shaken, not stirred.
not stirred. Don't be, bro. Don't be stirring up my venti. Don't do that. That's disrespectful, baby.
Hey man, only thing I get is a medicine ball.
My wife took that when she got sick, and she said
Yeah.
it actually helped.
That is
Yeah.
medicine ball is one of the most popular drinks that you can make it at home. That Starbucks went out and bought the company that made
Yep.
the peach tea and discontinued it.
Bro, that's big dog. That's big dog right there, bro. Hey man, we're gonna shut them down. What we gonna do?
Yo.
Buy them.
Buy them.
Shut them
Dude,
down.
so it's a peach tea. We couldn't find it. I'm talking about
No.
when we found it, we bought 6 of them.
Damn.
And then just a month ago, my cousin posted about how she was trying to make it at home, couldn't find it. And I Googled it, and yeah, Starbucks bought them.
Yeah. Now explain to people at home who don't know what we're talking about. When you go to Starbucks, you can get a medicine ball.
Yeah, a medicine ball is supposed to be it's supposed to have all this stuff in it to make you feel better. It's lemonade, water, honey.
Yeah.
And I think it's a green tea, jade citrus, and peach tranquility.
Yes.
So those are and that is the medicine ball. But now it's called Teavana. You can't even find the peach tea. If you get a peach tea, it's not the Teavana peach tea that most people use in their medicine balls.
No, it's not. But my wife took it when she did get sick, and she said it did make her feel better.
Yeah.
So
and the key and Ken, from what I heard from Ken Miller, when he's sick, he'll add some Theraflu to it and a shot of Crown.
Damn.
And he makes a hot toddy,
bro.
Sweat it out.
I'm pretty sure that's a recipe for COVID, man.
Man, hey. Jay, let me tell you something, bro. I thought I peed in the bed. I had sweat so much. I woke up, bro. Dude, I was on the road. I was on the road, and I said, Sean, I just got off stage. I said, I'm not feeling good. I just happened to catch Starbucks right before they closed.
Yeah.
Got a medicine ball. I got a shot of liquor from the club, a comedy club. Stopped by a Walgreens, got a nighttime Theraflu.
There you go.
Got to the room, heated it up a little bit more, put the Theraflu in, put the Crown in, and man, I drank it. I called my wife and says, hey, I'm drinking it now. I'm letting you know I'm about to be asleep. My ringer all the way up. You don't hear from me in like 4 hours, because usually Theraflu, I'm up every 4 hours. James, I woke up. I said, man, I done peed in the bed.
Damn.
I done
bro.
Sweat. I had sweat so much, I thought I had peed in the bed.
Now, did you sweat it all out?
I sweated it out. Like, I was feeling a little better. I got up, took all my clothes off, took a shower.
That's so funny.
Drank the rest of it. Another 4 hours, drank the rest of it. And then I went to sleep on the other side of the bed. Woke up, sweating. Man, I got up. It was that next day, you still you still weak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I gotta get out the room. So I ended up having them come change the sheets and stuff.
Absolutely.
And then I just went to the comedy club, and I was at Port Charlotte, and just sat in that parking lot, because I didn't want to go to a movie or something. I wasn't feeling good. I didn't want to get nobody else sick.
No.
And
bro, that is the worst thing as a comedian, when you are sick on the road.
Bro,
worse. Ain't nothing you can do. We really ain't got an insurance together to go to like an emergency room, because that visit's gonna cost you. So you're like, damn, what can I do? Anything you take, you're like, man, I hope to God this worked, because you got no choice but to get your ass on that stage. Ain't no calling in. Bro, you can't even breathe. You congested, but the minute they say your name, you up on that stage.
I had snot come out my show one.
Oh,
I'm talking about a big one. Just it.
Man, what the audience do?
Man, nobody noticed. I just grabbed the tissue and like,
you caught it.
Man.
I almost had an emergency one time. I did not feel good. I had the stomach flu. And I was in, what's that place? The Chateau in Sebring, that nice hotel.
Yeah.
And I was performing, bro. And you know, when you got the stomach flu, you can't just let anything go. You have to make sure it's going to be just gas before you let anything go.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I was on stage and you know how you feel the bubble gut coming, man? You're like, you're like, oh God, I got 35 more minutes. You're like, oh man, you know, if you try to pass gas, you don't know if you're gonna have just gas or you're gonna have, bro, it's like pulling a grenade and you
pull a grandma Lee.
Bro,
I tell people all the time that is one of my favorite comedy stories. Grandma Lee pooping on herself on stage.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, told the feature, hey man, I need you to take over. I just myself,
bro.
God rest her soul.
Oh, but you can't. She can get away with it because she was a mature person. Yeah, man. You can't. Man. That's hilarious though. Yeah, I thought this is the day.
This is the day, bro. This is the day. That's funny. Yeah, dude. I as for Starbucks, I'll do like I do a espresso.
Okay.
Like if it's before a show, if I don't have time to go get a 5-hour energy, I'll do a double espresso before the show. Put some sugar in it, shake it up, pop that. Especially if I got a 2-shower.
That's right.
If I got a 2-shower, then I'm an espresso it. If I got, but don't let it be a 3-shower. Don't let it be side splitters. And I gotta do 6, 8, and 10.
Bro,
I'm hitting the 5-hour.
People don't understand it. Like, what makes y'all tired? No, you don't get it. Talking and I guess performing the way that we perform,
the energy we put in.
3 shows is like running a 5K. Like literally, man, your body feels like exhausted after that. So if you do a run, and what we mean by a run is if you do a Wednesday through Saturday at the same club, and you got multiple shows a night, by the end of that damn run, you are done.
Yeah, voice gone, dude. 9 shows I did at Port Charlotte with Damon Wayans.
Damn.
At the end of the weekend, I was like, yeah, man.
Bro.
And this is COVID. This was right after COVID. And they had just opened up and they were full capacity.
Because people were dying to get out.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. I was selling masks with the bag of flour on them.
That's right.
And I couldn't talk at the end of the weekend.
You were done. Yeah, bro. You had nothing left.
And it's funny because people will be like, man, comedy ain't no job. It is.
Yeah,
get up there, when you the feature, it's a little different energy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing but 25. So while the headline on stage, you can go to the car, take a nap.
That's the sweet spot.
You know what I'm saying? But when you the headliner and you got to get up and do an hour Wednesday, hour Thursday, 2 hours Friday, 2 hours Saturday, maybe 3 hours Saturday, then 1 hour on Sunday.
Yeah. You done. Can't tell them about this because they don't know this either, man. Some of the people listening, we call them civilians if you don't do comedy. Hosting at the Improv, one of our favorite things. But when you host that many shows, you are done because the host got a lot of responsibilities that people don't realize. You're done
because you got to stay the whole time.
The whole time.
So if the first show at 7:30 and then the second show at 10:30, and you mess around and got a headliner that want to go do an hour and 2 hours.
Carlos Mencia.
You ain't leave. You sitting there like y'all ready to go home because you ain't performing. You just sitting there now. And now you gotta get him off stage at 1:30 in the morning and then explain to your wife, hey man, buddy, I couldn't get last week when I was working with week before when I was working with Tommy Davidson.
Yeah, shout out to Tommy.
I was like, yo, mama, he went long. Why you still there? Hey. I can't go nowhere. He's still on stage.
Hey, I know my girl is. Hey, put Tommy on the phone. Okay,
man. Hey, Tommy, man. Tell my wife you was still on stage, bro.
Bro, I would never forget. You know, we talked about this before, but Carlos Mencia goes very long. He will do a 1.5 hour set, and he will still have an opener with him. Bro, he went on for so long, and he knew I was married to a Puerto Rican. He took me to Waffle House after that, kid, and he said, "Take a picture of me holding this Waffle House menu and send it to your wife."
Because
Bro,
you didn't go home till like
bro,
6 in the morning.
Bro, for real. And I actually got a picture of Carlos Mencia holding the menu at Waffle House.
Man.
Baby, I'm with Carlos eating. We just got done.
Bro. On them type shows, bro, I remember the first time it happened to me, I had just got married.
Oh.
And Guy Tori, we had the show, and we left the show like 12:30. And this before COVID. So this when the bars would stay open a little late. And we went to Corona and locked in Corona. We was eating pizza, smoking cigars. I got home 4:00 in the morning.
Ooh,
and she said, "You tell Guy Tori you married now."
She did say that, didn't she?
Yeah. You married now. You don't come home at 4:00. Yeah, you.
And here's the thing about us comedians: women or people think we be out here wilding. The most fun we are having after a show is just us sitting around a circle talking mess.
That's it. That's
all we do. Just talking mess to one another. Bro.
Who was you with? James, Miguel, Dwayne, Chris, Marvin, Ash Cash, Will Mills.
Yeah.
And some other comedians I don't even know.
They just here with us.
But you know, she noticed it'd be two girls that was from the show in the picture behind us. Well, who them two bitches?
I ain't lying. You ain't lying.
No. Don't be out there talking to everybody. I wasn't. It was with the comedians. They was fans of the show. They just happened to go.
If they only knew what we don't be doing, we just be
yo.
They think we out here just living it. No, we not. We just talking mess to each other in the parking lot. That's it.
Trust me, yo. Oh my God.
When we get together as comedians, we can sit there and talk for 3 hours and be having the time of our life, man.
Hey, man, I did McCurdy's in Sarasota, and I went to the cigar bar every night by myself.
You just went?
Just went. They had a brand new Corona that just opened. I was there every night after by myself. Who you with? I'm by myself.
By yourself?
Ain't nobody here, just me.
You know what? I got an idea, Ken. You just gave me an idea. The next time we do a Real Laugh show, we're going to do one at the Improv. Let's make sure we talk about it enough and tell people, come to Coronas after the show so we can just hang out. So they can see what we're talking about.
Y'all see what we're talking about. And we get made fun of.
Get made fun of.
We're gonna make fun of you.
Yeah, we are. And that means we like you. If we do
make fun of you. We are gonna make fun of you, man.
We definitely are, man.
Yeah. And now we don't talk to you, then we like this dude weird.
You do acting weird. Looking at you, Patricio. That's my dude. Hey, we get back in. I'm going to talk about the fact that how real my wife is, man, when it comes to comedy. I just want to share something with you and see if you can relate. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here. Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. Welcome back, my people. You are still listening to Real Laughs right here on Real Radio 104.1. Want to remind you real quick, if you are not following us on social media, y'all need to go to Instagram. Y'all need to go to Facebook right now and follow us. And also, if you guys want to see these faces to go along with these smooth, velvety voices, y'all need to go to YouTube right now, subscribe, like, comment, and share all this hilarity with everybody so we can keep this party going. I'm your host today, Mr. James Young, joining virtual studio with my good friend, Mr. Ken Miller, the godfather of Orlando comedy. 8 hours in a holding cell. That's
Have you been to jail? That's all I'm asking to the listeners. If you ain't been to, shut your ass up or get slapped. Jail in my blood, baby.
Oh, you wow, man. Ken, now there are certain comedy shows or dates, certain events that we just don't book comedy on because it means something.
Yeah.
Like me and you got a rule. Like we normally don't work on New Year's Eve, but we both broke that rule because it was a special event and they were paying very well. That's the only reason we would get out and do something like that. Now, there's other dates that are pretty sacred, like the kid's birthday. I can't do that. Christmas, of course, can't do that. Thanksgiving weekend, that's a no-go for us in my house. I don't know if it is for you.
Same.
But same thing. Well, here's something that shocked me this year, man. Here's how business-minded my beautiful wife is. I want to give her credit, man. Somebody offered me a date. And I said, baby, he offered me this date because, I usually run it by her when somebody offers me a date to make sure we don't got anything planned.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, that's pretty good money." I'm like, "Yeah, that's good money, babe." And I said, "Yeah, but I can't do it." She goes, "Why can't you do it?" I said, "Baby, that's on your birthday." She said, "I don't care whose day it's on. Go get that money." So I wanted to shout her out because I was shocked, man. Because
Yeah.
we all got them sacred days that we
Mhm.
don't take gigs on. So, but she told me to go ahead and get that money, man. I just got to say, I love that woman, man. It's all about let's make sure the money is right and everything else will be cool. I love that about her, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
really do.
dope because that ain't
That-
happening.
I was gonna ask you,
That
kid.
ain't
I
happening
was
here.
gonna ask,
That
bro.
ain't happening. One thing that one day that
Mhm.
my wife loves is September 7th. And that ain't happening.
Okay.
That it
Okay.
only she loves birthdays for the fact that she lost both her parents very young. They were in
She
their
did.
40s.
She did.
And birthdays to her, like to me, ain't important. I did comedy every year on my birthday till I met my wife.
Facts. Facts.
Every year. On my
Yeah.
birthday, I made sure to book comedy somewhere on my birthday. A matter of fact, 2 years in a row, I was in Syracuse, New York,
God
doing a Funny
bless.
Bone.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? So I always made
Mhm.
it a point to book on my birthday. I always made it a point to book Halloween weekend. I always made it a point to be booked Thanksgiving weekend
Got it.
during my single days.
Yes.
But now my
Makes sense.
wife
Why
is
being
like,
home by yourself?
yeah, my wife is like, nah, man, it gotta be a good amount of money. And we gotta be going somewhere special. You
I
know what I'm
hear
saying? Like I can't take $1,000 and be in Sanford.
you.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
No, we gotta
that
be in
ain't
the
that.
Bahamas.
It's gotta be somebody
Yeah.
like maybe they booked me for your birthday, but hear me out.
Mhm.
It's in the Bahamas.
Mhm.
I'm making 2,500, all the
There you go.
expenses paid, and she like, so what I got to do?
There you go. There you go. Absolutely.
Where we get this plane ticket? You know what I'm
Yeah, where we
saying?
get the
But
same thing.
if
Yeah.
if it's just some local stuff, nah, she
No.
ain't having it. She ain't having it.
Yeah. So that shocked me and surprised me, man.
Yeah,
All right. Working
Yeah.
on your birthday. Because there's just certain dates I know that we don't do.
Our
And
birthday super important to her like that though.
no, Michelle's
Still.
never, that's not her thing. Like
Yeah.
she's very different than a lot of women out there. Like my birthday was always more important than hers because I would do something called James the Palooza is what I would call it. And we would just celebrate because every time there's my birthday, there used to be a Marvel movie that would drop. Because my birthday is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. So every year we would celebrate like for a week. We go to theme parks with the whole family. It wasn't just me. We would go see a Marvel movie with the whole family. So everybody got to celebrate with us. So we would do that. But lately, my birthday ain't that important to me. I'd rather work on my birthday.
Yeah.
Like, bro, let's get it. Especially because there's always a comedy show on Cinco de Mayo. There's always something going on. I'd rather get paid.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
my
with
new
you.
thing.
I promised her if it ends in a 0 or a 5, I celebrate that birthday. But I ain't
Understood.
celebrating 47.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
But
Like, nah, man,
but I've never been a birthday person since my childhood. That's just
yeah.
my partners, but like, yo, it's your third. Like my best birthdays, my 21st, my 30th, and my 45th birthday. I just had the cigar and whiskey one. My three favorite birthdays. 21, I was in the military.
Yeah, you were.
30th, my boy Angel took me out, and I never have ever been that drunk. Like I
Wow.
I should be dead. I should have died, legit died. And then my 45th was with my wife, and that was the one she really got to throw for me. And we rented out a cigar bar.
Yeah, you did.
Had a cake, and shout out to the Jimmy Bears for catering. You know what I mean? So that was a dope birthday. But other than that, man, I'm just like, I'm doing comedy.
Yeah, me too.
I'm doing comedy.
My wife makes me celebrate it more than I want to. Like, it's like, no, we're gonna get the family together. We're gonna do it. Like, all right, if that's what y'all want to do.
That's what y'all want to do. But I can get my Air Force Ones and be cool.
Right? That's what I'm gonna get, right? That is so funny. Everybody know that's what I'm gonna get, man. Air Force Ones and yeah.
But I feel like for the family dynamic for comedians, because I know a lot of comedians out there. I'm gonna use A-Train for example. A-Train always gone.
Yes, he is.
But his wife always with him.
Yep, baby girl always with him. Yes,
always with him. Always with him.
But
I know other comedians who are always gone, and I'm like, yo, you need to stay your ass home.
That wouldn't work for my relationship. Yeah, I don't think anybody should or should not do what I'm learning that in my old age, Ken. I'm just gonna tell you what I can't do.
Yeah, what I can't do. But I'm also gonna tell you what I think you should do
Okay.
to
To
keep
keep
that
you out of trouble.
relationship.
Yeah, bro. You right.
Because I mean, even when me and Sean first got together, and I was doing comedy so at the time I was doing comedy every other weekend because I had my kids, and
Absolutely.
then once my kids start getting older, and then I was getting them during the week, and then I was like, hey, so I get y'all during the week, then the weekend I can do more comedy. So then I was gone like every weekend. She's like, well, when I'm gonna get a weekend? Well, we just hung out Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Saturday they got this, food and wine festival and this, and I had to think to myself, okay, so what's more important, comedy or my relationship? And I say,
That's
my
right.
relationship,
You
my
you
family.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
And because that same gig that I could have took that Saturday, guess what, dog? It's gonna be there next Saturday,
Yes,
and
it
the
is.
following Saturday, and the following.
Amen.
They ain't gonna
Yep.
move. That gig gonna be there. But
Yep.
she could have been like, you know what? I don't want to be married to a comedian.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want that
Yeah.
lifestyle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and you gotta understand when you get with somebody like that, you gotta understand that lifestyle. But as the comedian, you gotta understand their lifestyle.
Can we talk about that for a second? That's a great topic we just ran into. There's a difference between a person you meet and they meet you as a comedian. And there's a different expectation is when you already with someone and you start comedy and you already in that relationship. There's different expectations there. You already in a committed relationship with me before you started comedy. So there's certain rules that apply. They're different than the rules of a person that's coming to meet you as you're doing comedy. And I agree with you, Ken. What's more important to you? You got to ask yourself. I love comedy, but damn, I love my family more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're two, I'm going to say this, and this is no ego involved. Ken, we are two of the funniest comedians in Florida. We are. But we would give all this up for our family.
Oh, 100%.
And 100%.
100%. Because it doesn't control our life the way I feel like it controls other comedians that I know.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go 2 months and not have a gig.
Yeah.
I know comedians go 2 months. Oh my God, I ain't performed in 2 months. What I'm gonna do? Hey, go read a book. Go spend some time with your kids. Go spend some time with your lady. Go spend some time with your dude. I tell comedians this. I had a conversation with a comic last week. Comedy ain't going nowhere.
It really ain't.
The clubs, the same clubs that was here 20 years ago, they still here. Guess what? They got the same dates, the same pay, the same food and drinks. Ain't nothing changed at all.
No.
So it's okay to take some time away, and not even comedy. If you're listening, you got a day job, take your damn vacations,
bro.
Take your vacations. Like what, dog?
Learn from my mistakes.
Bro, my wife posted this. Somebody posted something about retiring, and my wife said both of her parents, her mama retired at 48. I think it was 48.
That's wow.
And died a year later.
Oh wow.
From heart disease, and didn't get to enjoy the 30 years that she had saved up from her job to retire and enjoy the rest of her life.
That's crazy, Cam.
But y'all out here dying and coming to work sick. And dude, I worked in tech support at T-Mobile Sprint Nextel for 18 years. 5 people I knew died of heart attacks.
I'm gonna work myself to death. I'm so glad you brought this up because I just saw a quote that hit hard. And it's funny because I just read it before we started recording. It said, the only person that's going to remember you worked late 20 years from now is your kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, that's real. Your job ain't going to do nothing special for you for never missing a day. They're not going to do anything special for you when you finally passed away, God forbid, because you stressed out and working too much. Only people that gonna remember the time you didn't spend at home is your kids.
Yeah, and it was funny because I worked today. Y'all know we pre-record, but I worked on Martin Luther King, and the only reason I worked is because they were giving time and a half and a free day,
bro.
So I still got paid the extra time, and I get to take a day off whenever I want one,
bro.
But if they didn't offer that, I would have been sitting right up in here watching Unsolved Mysteries.
Bro, Ken, I know you telling the truth because I went to work at your job today because they giving away that.
It was like, hey man, you know this dude named James John? Yeah, he can sit in the cubicle next to mine.
Yeah.
Can you answer? If you can answer the phone, you're hired. That's all I care about, man. Yeah, but I with you, man. I got to that point where I don't it's family for me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's family
Yeah.
for me, and I love comedy. I love it to
loved
death.
it.
Never gonna stop loving comedy. But
Love comedy.
I'm not beating myself up like I used to. And I've been trying to teach that to other young comics. I'm like, yo, you've been doing this 3-4 years. You already beating yourself up over open mic?
Bro, stop.
You ain't even got paid yet.
No.
You ain't even made no money yet. You ain't even tried to do this to support your family yet. And you already beating yourself up over a mic?
What? You stressed out right now. Wait till you need this comedy to pay for your responsibilities, whether it be your relationship or your kids. Wait to that point.
James will tell you, bro, you got a day job and you ain't got no money, and you just happen to get a comedy gig that happened to fall on the weekend. You be like, comedy gods, thank you. Because I needed this little $300 because ain't no groceries in the house. The lights about to get cut off.
Yep.
Then you could be stressing about stand-up.
That's right.
Until then, have you been to jail?
Hey, man, I want to thank everybody for always listening to us. Like I said, please go to Instagram, Facebook, follow us, Real Laughs, and you can go to YouTube right now. Subscribe, like, comment, and don't forget to share all this hilarity you guys see. And don't forget to follow us on the news fuse. That's right, Fox 35, 11 p.m. That's where we be at, man. If they ask you, that's where we at. We at you. I can't wait. You're gonna be this weekend to let everybody know they can come see you.
This Thursday, the Funny Bone Sidebar. I'll be hosting an open mic. If you think you funny, come on out and do 5 minutes. We start at 7:30 Thursday, January the 18th. Come check it out. Then Saturday, I got a private gig, and y'all can't come.
There you go. Now, speaking of the 18th, I'll be working that day for Casey Peruski, but that is also a very special day because it's my baby Michelle's 21st birthday. That's right. So I want to make sure everybody wish her a happy birthday. Oh, I ain't getting cut.
Nah, the same age, bro. How crazy is that?
That's funny, man. They both in preschool together. So y'all make sure y'all wish her a happy birthday on Thursday, man. Thank you, Ken, as always, for being here with us, man. I appreciate you, brother. I want to make sure you guys follow us, like I said, on all that social media, and look for us to have an upcoming show all together. We're trying to put that together now at the Improv so we can all have a good time. You guys can come to Coronas with us afterwards. So thank you all for being here on behalf of myself and Ken Miller. Ken Miller, tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed.
We out.